communication box that says animal handling. So that's sort of like a bonus within communication. So, if you read a little bit more about Dragon Age, you'll know that there's two ways to get a bonus whenever you actually do roll a skill check. There's the actual, say if we're doing initiative right now, you're going to roll your 3d6, then you're going to add your dexterity. Now, if you inside your box, if inside that box it said initiative, then you'll add your dex plus 2 more for having an initiative bonus. But if you don't, you just add your dex.
Okay, so I don't have initiative.
Yeah, I guess.
So okay, there you go. And there's a whole list of bonuses. There's probably 10 different perception bonuses. There's probably 20 different magic cunning bonuses, and there's probably 5-10 different strength bonuses. So you just would have to read a little bit more about the game to know what kind of bonuses that you would get. So, but yeah, don't worry about it. We'll just keep whatever rolls you guys have now. So, all right. See, who had the first roll? Was it
I did.
And who's
Hazel.
name? Hazel?
I had 10.
All right.
I got 18.
All right. So Hazel, are you playing Rogue One? What are you playing, Hazel? Sorry, in fact, let me. Okay, you're playing Mage 1, so I'm gonna just go ahead and name you Hazel on the token, and there you go. We have Hazel. So I'm going to add you to the tracker.
That's me.
Yeah, I'm the one on the right. I'm the dark blue one.
Okay. All right. Man. It's a bad thing about
I'm the one without a cape.
doing all these games where.
And the featherly hat.
There we go. There's
But I have a backpack.
Goalieguy.
That is a plus.
We all have backpacks.
Alright, so you can see those two names, right, guys?
Yep.
Alright, there you go. Martin.
So here's the plan. You three up the front, take them on, and me and Goalie here will run away and get help.
Good
It's a
thing I
great
got the
idea.
highest initiative, and I'm in the front.
Alright. So I've got all 5 of your names up there.
Well, I can only see mine, and it's misspelled.
Yeah.
I can only see mine as well. Oh, now I see Kodojo's.
I see
That's
it.
the
Now I
Kodojo.
see it.
Yeah, I can only see mine. Oh, AmenIsis.
Yeah, you guys can target each other's tokens now, because I don't actually have them assigned to, an actual sheet itself. So just be careful about the boxes and stuff. So everybody should be able to see everyone's tokens now. So.
Yep.
All right.
Quick question. What are the circles for our characters?
Okay.
Green
Now-
is health, blue is mana.
And if you don't have anything in blue, that means you don't have mana. And if
There's
you
black movement.
No, black is your defense. There's 2 things about defense, and it's basically your defense is equivalent to armor class in Dungeons and Dragons. And then you'll see a slash and another single-digit number. That is your armor rating. So, say if you get hit say if I hit you for 12 damage with a shriek, you'll take 12 damage, but your armor will. Like I'm looking at Kodojo's right now. Kodojo. Sorry, I'll change that Kodojo. I'm looking at Kodojo's miniature. So you'll see that he has a 12/5. That means he's got a defense of 12 or armor class of 12. And the 5 means that he soaks 5 damage. So if the Shriek runs up and attacks him for 12 damage, then that means his armor soaks 5. So he really only in reality takes 7 damage. So that's how that works in Dragon Age.
I changed Kodojo for you.
Hey, thanks. There's a defense and also an armor rating. So the armor rating just depends on, how good your armor is. Mages usually have 0 because they really wear nothing. Leather's usually in the low numbers, and the chains and the plate mails have higher numbers. So there you go. So that's the quick rundown on that. So all right. So we've rolled initiative, and now I need to put you guys up into the tracker. So Hazelwood, you had a 10.
Yes.
Goalie Guy, you had a 14. Nice roll.
Yep.
And Martin, you had an 18. Wow, nice roll, dude. And let's see, Kodojo, you had a 10.
No, actually that's an 8. I added in the initiative bonus.
Okay, sounds like a winner to me. And AmenIsis, you had a 17. Man. The Rockstar initiative roll. All
I'm
right.
talking about.
So it looks like stealing. You've seen
But
these
his
two
ass is
beasts
gonna
come
be
out,
pinched,
and
so.
you actually, all of you recognize these as shriekers. So let's go ahead and begin. SteelinMartin, you can move up to your movement, which your movement should be on your character sheet. It will be in yards, but all you have to do is convert that, basically multiply that number times 3, because that's how much movement you can have within Roll20. It's the same movement, but we're just converting yards to feet. Because I can't, there's no way to actually, have a measurement for yards. So we have to do it in feet.
Well, since I'm a rogue, I'm going to use my bow, and I'm going to hit the one on the left.
Okay. Yeah, he does appear to be gazing at you.
So is that a 3d6 to hit?
That's 3d6 and plus your dex. I use dex for ranged weapons, even though you don't. I use dex. So go ahead and do a 3d6 plus dex, and if you have the ability focus of bows, you can take an additional 2.
17.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's definitely a hit. So
Nice.
you hit him. So go ahead and do your damage.
Nine.
All right. Wow. He soaks a little bit of that damage. All right. And now let's see. AmenIsis, you're up now. As you fire your bow, man, you just hit a direct shot right into the center of the chest of the Shrieker. And
Okay, what was the roll to hit again?
3d6. So what are you going to be doing now, Amen? Are you going to be shooting with your bow, or are you going to be engaging in melee, or what?
No, actually, that was just a general question. My what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the right and I'm gonna circle around him. The one on the right.
Okay.
But I was trying to set up a macro.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't worry about any macros for the one shot. So how much room do you have to move? I think you're what, Rogue 1 or something like that? Well, the Rogues are the same thing. So you can move a total of 42 feet. So you can move 42 feet.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is
So we convert yards to feet.
There's all kinds of ways you can do it.
yeah, that's what. How do you do that again?
Okay, what you guys want to do, if you want to actually have movement, trackable movement to let everybody see what you're doing, what you do is you target your token, hold down the left mouse button, and press the space bar. Now when you press the space bar, keep holding down the left button, move your token to a point where you want to go, like around a corner, and hit the space bar again, move to the next point. Like if you're moving around corners and stuff, all you do is you would just move to each waypoint. And then at the end, drop your token, and bam, it'll slide the token to where you want to go. That's a pretty cool new feature that was added in during the Rugged Reroll about a month back.
I'm still not figuring it out.
All right. Hold down the left mouse button and press spacebar, then move your token. and whenever you're fixing to like turn around a corner, hit the space bar again, and then move. And this is the whole time, hold down the left mouse button. Takes a couple times to get used to, but you'll
I
get
think
it.
I got it.
Yeah, I seen Goalieguy doing it. I think I saw Hazel doing it as well. There you
I
go,
remember from
Stealing.
the last one.
Yeah, there you go, Stealing.
Yeah, I'm fighting it. I'm not gonna worry about
No,
it.
don't
now.
hear.
Yeah, I'm
don't
not
worry.
either.
Don't worry about it, guys. It's no rush. I mean, the shrieks aren't gonna jump on you. So I mean, if you don't know it, you need to learn it anyway. So I mean, it's a great tool. So, like I said, just target your token and hold down the left mouse button, and before you move your token, hit the space bar. Now you'll see like a little dot under your token. Then you move your token while still holding down the left mouse button and hit the space bar. And whenever you want to move a different direction, just keep hitting the space bar while holding the button down. And then when you're to your target, you let go of the token and wham, voila, perfect.
Yeah. Okay, I'm playing on a Mac laptop and on a one button mouse, so I'm not gonna worry about it right now.
All right. So which way do you want to go?
I
think that's a little
okay.
new movement.
You can measure it the other way if you don't feel comfortable in doing it. You
Okay,
can.
yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna go. That'll be 25 of my 40 to there. And I'm gonna kind of just plant right up in here and wait.
Peg on the map where you're going to go. Okay.
Right up there.
There you go. You move 30. All right, you move back. You move about 22, 23 feet. So, all right, there you go. All right.
Yeah, that's where. What's gonna happen is when he starts to move, I'm just gonna come around backside,
All right. Well, you'll be able to do
and I'm
that.
gonna give him the old whoop butt sex.
Goalieguy, you're up. You'll be able to do that next round. So you'll be able to get a.
Alright. So I think I'm just gonna move over to the left a bit,
Okay.
and then I think I'm gonna use my arcane lance.
All right.
Wait, does mana recharge?
Mana does recharge. It has to be out of combat, but yes,
Okay.
it does.
I think I'll still try my arcane lance. So
All
I
right.
don't think Arcane Lance costs anything for mages in this.
It doesn't. Nope. Arcane
Yeah.
Lance, you basically just roll a 3d6 plus your magic skill, and I think you have a 2. So, well, I think you have let's see. Let's look here. What
my
bonuses
magic
do
is
you-
4.
I'll be right back.
So there you go. You get a 3d6 plus 4 to your to hit. Ah, perfect. Great. You stunted as well. See how you rolled a 3, a 5, and a 5? That means that you stunted. You hit him with a 17. That's for sure you hit him. So when you rolled double 5s, that means that you've sort of got like a Dragon Age crit. Well, that is called a stunt when you roll doubles. And like I was saying, the first die you rolled was a 3. So that's the red die. That's the dragon die. So you have 3 points to spend. So what you want to do is you want to open up the spell stunt chart, and you have 3 points that you must spend. So you can do any of the you can increase your spell power 1 to 3, or you can use skillful casting, mighty spell.
So I have to use all 3.
You cannot save stunt points. They have to be used right on the spot.
So I think I'm gonna use mighty spell.
Okay, cool. And you still got 1 point, so you can use puissant casting as well. So
Yeah, I'll do that.
okay,
Alright, so when I do attack damage, I add an extra d6.
that is correct. So do your attack roll and add an additional d6. The puissant casting really isn't going to affect you because there's nothing that I have to, save against. Because whenever you make a saving throw against a spell, I have to save against your spell power. So I don't have to do that in this case. So you just do an additional d6 damage. But that's
Okay, so
how the
4d6.
stunts work. Whatever arcane lance is, do that. Whatever arcane lance is, plus your magic, plus the additional d6.
Okay, it says 1d6 plus 4.
Okay, so you would do 2d6 plus 4.
Alright.
So that's how the stunt points work. Pretty easy. No big deal. It's kind of like a cool little system that's been added in. So.
I
All right.
rolled an 11.
Yeah, nice. Wow. Well, you guys are
Holy
actually
cow.
pummeling this guy. He's in pretty bad shape already. You guys see an arcane lance shoot out from the end of Goalieguy's staff, or if he uses his hand and just basically blasts the shriek and freezes up on it and slows the shriek down for a split second, but then it dissipates and the shriek is up now. And
The one on the left is the one that just got hit?
Yes, and it is the shriek's turn as well. So the shriek is going to. You've actually got the attention of the shriek, Goalie Guy.
Oh god.
And,
Yeah, you took it from me.
and he's actually going to attack you.
This will be fun.
Mage down.
That's the one good thing about Dragon Age, and I've said this before, is there's no hiding behind super high armor classes like there is in D&D or Pathfinder or something. I mean, you get hit quite a bit in this game, so...
Because that's a plus.
Well, it's fun, but it just... because of the stunt points and everything else, so... I see you moving your token back more. I'm moving back. Okay, so he's going to attack, and he's going to move up. He's actually going to use his minor action. He's going to use charge, and you guys get in Dragon Age, you get a major action and a minor action. So there's major actions and minor actions. I mean, we don't have those up here right now. So in fact, I'm not even going to do that. I'm just going to run up and attack. So he's going to run up and he's going to slash at you with his long metallic blade claws.
Maybe he misses.
Show him your stick.
Hopefully for you, it's like the other night when I was fighting with the golem. So my roll is a 20. Of course not. I hit. I'm sure that's
20
probably
versus
it.
12.
All right. So my damage is going to be.
Show him your stick again.
I do a
glows.
total of 6 slashing damage to you, Goalie Guy. So all you have to do is just do -6 in the green bubble and hit enter, and it'll execute the command, and it'll take 6 off. Oh, yeah, you don't have to do
Alright.
34 -6. Just do -6 and then hit enter.
Just delete all of it and do -6.
Yeah.
Yep, there you
Okay.
go. 34 is back there for you. So, and there you go.
Oh.
Real easy.
Yeah.
My turn now?
All right, so let's see. Next is Hazel.
Okay, so I'm gonna save the goalie because we're mage buddies,
Thank you.
and I'm going to arcane lance, the shriek over there.
Just
Okay.
don't miss.
Let's see if this works.
Roll a
I
2.
I prepped this, so let me see if this
I
works.
knew y'all slept in the same sleeping bag.
Oh god.
Splitty.
Something about guy mages that wear dresses that just.
All right, so let's see. You rolled a Hazel. You rolled a 17, which that is a hit. You rolled 8 damage on the Shrieker. Wow, he's in. Definitely, you guys are doing a lot of damage to him. And let's see.
How much is it to be bloodied?
Bloodied is usually half, and he is definitely bloodied. He's a little bit less than
Yeah,
bloodied.
he's definitely
so.
bloodied.
What's bloodied?
So you'll see that you rolled a 6, 3, 4, so you did not stunt. But if you did stunt, you would use 6 stunt points because your first die is 6. So very good hit. Kodojo, you're up, man.
Okay, I am going to ignore the screech behind me and then
Thank you.
just charge.
We got him, Billy. Don't worry. We got him.
Since you're charging,
Yeah,
go
we
ahead
can
and
do it.
add an additional 1 to your attack. Because if you actually declare your charging in your movement, that takes your minor action, which movement takes a minor anyway, and add an additional +1 if you're charging. So you'll do
Okay.
3d6 plus your strength, +1 for the charge.
Charging up to that guy there, so...
For Narnia.
For
So
Narnia.
So what is it for my hit? 3d6 plus what for melee?
3d6 plus your strength, and if you have any weapon bonuses like within your strength
Kind of
box,
looking over the rock.
like
I want to
axe
see when
or
he charges up there if he's huffing and puffing.
He definitely is. He's really out of shape.
you do
He's a dwarf.
3d6 plus your stat plus any weapon that if you have in your strength box, like axes, or if you're using dex for bows, that would be an additional 2 as well. So,
Okay, I have a mace.
all right, then you're using a mace. There you go. So it'd be 3d6 plus your strength plus 2 for the mace bonus, for the mace ability.
+1 for this charge.
+1 for the charge, correct.
And my character sheet says +5 to attack damage, but
There you go. Whatever weapon you're using, just whatever the character sheet says. There you go. Well, the mace is a 2-handed mace, so
is it?
yeah. Because anything over 1 die is like 2d6, and that's a 2-handed mace. So, but go ahead, you hit. So did you hit? So let me see.
19.
Yeah, you definitely hit. And you look, you rolled doubles. Actually, you rolled a triple, but you'll get 5 stunt points to spend as well. So what you need to do is you need to open up the combat stunt handout, and you need to
Use lethal blow.
Yeah, you can do an so you could literally do 4d6 plus your strength bonus for that. That's insane.
Do it. It's
Okay, I'll
great.
do that.
One
So-
hit KO.
So is it 4d6 plus 5 plus 2d6?
No, 46 plus 5. That would be your damage. Whatever your damage says on your character sheet, just add an additional 2d6 onto that.
Oh,
Ooh, that
2
was
ones.
bad.
Oh,
2 ones.
Is that extra stun points?
no. You
Please?
don't. You only stunt once. So, yeah, you only stunt once. You used all 5 of your points on lethal blow, and you did a total of 17 damage, which is still a massive amount of damage for 1 hit. And he is actually officially bloodied as well. All right. So Kodojo, nice hit, nice rape actually, and let's see now. You've definitely gotten that Shriek's attention,
Screech, suck it.
and he is going to attack you. So you are using a 2-handed sword. So your armor class is going to be a little bit worse than what it is now. So let's take a little gander real quick on your character
This is-
sheet.
This is way better than 12 archers. Just saying.
Yeah, so it should be 12. So there you go. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and attack now. And I get a 14 versus your defense, which is a hit, and I have 1 stunt point. So I'm going to skirmish your ass, and I'm going to pull you closer towards me on the other end of the hill. So now I've stunted and I've skirmished you back over the hill a little bit. So you guys on the bottom here, Stealing, Hazel, and Goalie, you kind of see Kodojo be pulled on the other side of that large rock, but you can still see his head bobbing up and down. So, but for the
It's okay, I'm raping him. He's not raping me.
Daddy's got you. Just say that, man. Daddy's got you back here. So you're going to take a total of 7 damage, and don't forget to, whatever your armor mod is, so you have a 5, so you're only really going to take 2 damage because your armor soaks 5 of it. I had a pretty bad roll there, so. Alright, so the Shriek is done, and now Stealing, you're up now.
Hey, you want to help
I'm
Mage
gonna
out?
I'm gonna go ahead and hit the one that's attacking Goalie. I'm gonna shoot at it, so my minor action is to reload, and I got an 8.
Yeah, you missed. So, yeah, that's definitely missed. The arrow actually sticks right into the dead limp corpse of Nithig O'Frosthold. So
Wrong
the
I was shooting at the one that's further down.
Oh yeah, it was such a bad shot. Poof, you still hit. Your arrow just strays off and hits the corpse anyway. So
As long as he doesn't hit me.
I'm about to say, with such a bad
That would be mean.
What the hell are you doing back there?
it's in his thigh.
He's
So-
already dead.
AmenIsis, you are up now.
I just wanted to make sure.
I don't think the
Alright.
reload works for bows.
let's
I think it's
see.
only for crossbows.
It
From
says
right.
that my minor action is to reload. My reload time is a minor action.
Yeah,
Okay.
so if you're basically standing stationary, you can just continue to stand there and use your minor action to reload, and you can just stand there and just continually fire. So,
Okay, so what I want.
all right, so
Come on.
you're back up, AmenIsis.
Okay, so for my first minor, I want to move behind this one.
Okay.
And what I want to do, according to my little sheet here,
Mm-hmm.
is I
Gonna
want to
backstab?
try to backstab.
All right, cool. So that's very good. Now, seeing that you do not have the stealth bonus in Dex, you're going to want to do a 3d6 stealth check. And I'm going to do a 3d6 perception check with seeing if I have seeing. So, let's see. Do I have seeing? I do not have seeing. So let's do a perception check, shall we?
Hopefully that's good enough to give you the 2 stealth points, or the 2 stunt points.
If not, I'm just going to pat him on his ass and run.
Wow. That's pretty insane. I do not have that map.
Pathetic.
What the heck? Yeah, I just need to look at the sheet. Real
Okay,
quick.
so that means you get a 0 and I win. So let's go.
Right.
I get a non-prepared bonus.
Oh, I'm
Right.
prepared.
Oh, well.
Alright, my roll 20 is going crazy here.
So I want to take
Alright.
my daggers and I want
I'm
to.
an 18. So,
So
that's
that was a stealth check, right?
that was basically I actually noticed that you were
Wait.
behind me.
Is it a stealth check though?
It is
If
not
It
a
is,
s-
he can
it-
redo it.
It's not a stealth check. It's a backstab, and part of the mechanic of the backstab is performing a check, which is part of the mechanic. So if he was just doing a stealth check, normal stealth check to hide in the shadows, and yeah, he could redo it. But seeing that it's part of the backstab mechanic, no, it's not going to happen.
Damn.
So I won the test, and yep. Yeah, I want even giving you a bonus. I still would have won the test because I just nailed that. So, all right. So your turn is done. You've moved. You've attacked, and now Goalie Guy's up.
Okay, can I kind of sense just like by looking how much life he has left, how much fight he has left in him?
Yeah, you can see an arrow lodged in him. He's got some cold scorch marks from you blasting him, and also Hazel blasting him. So he appears to be a little unstable.
Alright.
His original health was 35.
Yeah.
Cheaty cheat.
Don't metagame that or anything.